In this video we're going to look over this Canon Canonet QL17 35mm rangefinder camera. It's also got the G3 QL right here. This is the one that has the 40mm f1.7 fast lens. This one comes with a Hoya 48mm UV filter on the front, which proves that the lens threads are in good shape. Now I'm going to run it through some tests here, but let's first put in a battery. It does not come with a battery, but I've got one here and we'll install it here. Door closes properly. On the back here is a little button you can push to check it. And we can see that the check light comes on when I do that, so we know it's installed properly. And advance the film advance. First I'm going to just go through some of the shutter speeds here. So we're going to just set that at f1.7 and we'll step down from 1/500th of a second and then down to 2/50th, down to 1/125th, 1/60th, 1/30th, 1/15th, 1/8th, 1/4 second. That sounded pretty good. Let's do that again. And then there's the bulb setting, where the shutter stays open as long as I hold the button down. And while we have it on the bulb setting, I'm just going to open up the back here. You can see that lens looks pretty good from both sides. I'm just going to hold that at the bulb setting. And then I know that you're not going to be able to see this, but I'm going to look through there. And looking at it toward a bright light, the lens looks pretty good. Just see a few specks of dust and things. I think those are actually on the surface inside here. They might be internal. I'll check that out a little bit more. But basically, it's not a fungus-filled lens, which some of these are. While we have the door open, I'm going to point out that a lot of the gummy light seal material has been removed here. There's still some work to do to get the rest of this out. And then up here, but then it'll be ready to have new light seals installed. Looks pretty good. The film advance works nicely. So everything looks good. It will need new light seals. The rewind crank is good. And it's the focus. Very nice and smooth. I'm going to take a little bit of a chance here and actually test out the self-timer, only because this one seems to mechanically be okay otherwise. So I'm going to push that up and try it out. Hopefully it won't get stuck. Okay, and there it goes. Really sounds smooth. That was really good. We'll do that one more time. We'll watch the shutter actuate when it reaches the end. Wow, so actually quite a nice example of the Canonet QL17. I'm going to set it on automatic here too and see if we can get, yep, there it's stopping down. Pointing it at the light, it doesn't stop down as far, yeah. Pointing it, yeah, okay. If I block this off, hard to know exactly where it's picking up the light from, but it is it's functioning there. And then we can set the aperture to whatever we want it at here too. put it at f16. There it is. And we'll open that up. And all the way to 1.7. So it's a camera that needs a little bit of work on the light seals, and I've not checked the meter for accuracy, but the self timer works, the shutter works on all settings, and looks like a pretty good example of this camera.